Hi, my name is Mark Corbin, here today to talk about Vanco's high-speed HDMI cables and HDMI distribution products. First, we're going to talk about Vanco's HDMI cables. All of our cables are high-speed, 1080p, 3D ready, and they also include the Ethernet channel. People ask why Ethernet? Well, by 2013, nearly 60% of all TVs sold in the US will be Ethernet enabled. HDMI with Ethernet provides true one-cable solution for all your home entertainment needs, combining audio, video, data, all in one cable. Our cables are also triple shielded, pure connection, and a zero signal loss. These cables are in lengths from 1 foot all the way up to 66 feet. We also offer flat swivel cables. These cables have the same high quality as the cables we just discussed, but as you can see, it has a very thin, flat cord and includes a swivel head connector. The connector head rotates about 180 degrees. These are ideal for runs under the carpet or those low-profile mounts that require minimal space. Speaking of minimal space, we also offer a variety of adapters. These adapters are for those low-profile TVs and mounts where you have those very tight installations. Now I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about our HDMI distribution products. All of these products are designed for applications where using an HDMI cable from point A to point B isn't possible or is not an ideal situation. Our first example is our HDMI Wireless. This transmits HDMI signal through a Wi-Fi channel up to 100 feet. There's no line of sight required, which means it can transmit the signal through walls, doors, and ceilings. This product is very user-friendly, basically a plug-and-play installation, and it also is IR compatible. Next, we will talk about HDMI over Cat5e Extenders. This is a perfect product for long-distance runs. As you know, HDMI cables longer than 66 feet become extremely pricey and require a repeater. The solution is using category cable, which is much more affordable and a reliable solution. This is how it works. Each HDMI extender includes a receiver and a transmitter. The transmitter plugs into the source with a short HDMI cable. Then you plug in a Cat5 or Cat6 cable that will run to the receiver unit, which will plug into the display with another short HDMI cable. For extending HDMI over Cat5, we offer 3 different models. The first one is the one I'm showing you, which is a powered piece that extends the HDMI signal up to 150 feet. We also have a passive version available, which extends up to 75 feet. These 2 units are also 3D ready. In addition, we have a powered single Cat5 extender that is great for situations where only one Cat5 or Cat6 cable is present. Also, you can get a little more distance out of this unit, running up to about 175 feet. Speaking of long runs, our HDMI over single coax extends up to 325 feet. This extender uses the same technology as the Cat5e extenders we just discussed, but the HDMI signal is extended now over RG6 or RG59. Another unique feature is that this unit can be daisy-chained up to 45 additional displays. Besides the additional distance and the ability to daisy-chain, this unit is a great solution for installs where Cat5 or Cat6 has not presently been ran. Now that you're familiar with how some of our HDMI distribution products work, I would like to show you how we took HDMI distribution to the next level, introducing a family of products that include built-in IR technology. Let's take a look at this video so you have a better understanding of how this technology works. We will start off with the example of an 8x8 matrix over Cat5 or Cat6 cable. This will better explain how the Super IR technology works when connecting any HDMI distribution product over Cat5 or Cat6 cable. Before this technology, if you wanted IR control, you would have to use multiple connecting blocks for multiple sources, which requires a lot of additional wiring. Now all you need is our IR transmitter and IR receivers. You plug IR transmitter into the matrix and point them to your sources. Then at the display, you plug the IR receiver into the receiver baling, and you have complete forward and backward IR control. Some HDMI distribution products split or extend the HDMI signal over HDMI cables. An example of this would be an HDMI splitter or matrix. Again, you would plug an IR transmitter into the matrix and point them to your sources. This is where the patented IR adapter comes in. At the display end of your HDMI cable, you add on an HDMI IR adapter and plug an IR receiver into that adapter. Now you have complete forward and backward IR control. Now that you are familiar with the IR accessories, you should know that these also work independently with an HDMI cable for control of IR. Simply add an HDMI IR adapter to both ends of an HDMI cable and plug in the IR transmitter into the adapter at the source end, and the IR receiver into the adapter at the display end. And you have forward and backward IR control running over your HDMI cable. I hope you have a better understanding of Vanco's high-quality HDMI cables and unique distribution products. For more information on Vanco's products, please visit us at www.vanco1.com.